Hey guys, big up and welcome back to the channel. Yeah man. So thanks to all who has subscribed, and if you're watching the video and you don't subscribe, click the subscribe button. And if you're watching the video, click the like button and support the channel. So right now today, this video I'm going to look at my biggest fear in trucking. And you would never guess what is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is parking at a truck stop when the truck stop is full and you only have limited parking options. Meaning that the truck stop it has only like maybe a one spot between two semis, and you have to go in and get into that parking spot. That is one of my biggest fear, you know. It always gets to me, you know, when I have to pull into a truck stop late and the limited space. I like going there early when you have 2-3 empty spaces. I can just go and park. Yeah. But it don't always work like that. Trust me, it's to me it's stressing, it's intimidating, because I don't want to hit another man's truck, you know? So that is one of my biggest fear. I don't like parking at truck stops, especially at night when it's full up and you have limited space. Trust me. And then the funniest thing, you know, truckers will sit in their truck and watch you trying to get into a spot, having difficulties, and they're not coming out to help you, you know. They'd rather record it and send it to that guy over there that who makes fun of the dumb stuff that happen out here in trucking. And I can't see the sense in that. I can't see the logics in that, because they advocate as if they are the best thing in trucking, the American truck driver who are born here, citizens. But yet, they will sit in their truck and watch things like that happen, record it, send it in, and that bonnet guy now will post that and say that is making fun. No, if you're an advocate of good trucking, you should be saying to the persons who send that video into you that, listen, a good trucker would come out and assist. That is how I look at it. Anyway, that's their shit. So anyway, guys, yeah, I made a couple videos just to show you guys how challenging it can be. And it takes a lot of time and experience to get it down to a science, you know. Yeah, so watch these videos, and you know, just to show you guys that, trust me, it's tough, you know. And if you're coming out here as a young driver, don't be intimidated, you know, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, I've gotten help, and I'm always welcoming it, you know, and things. So yeah, some guys don't want any help. You come offer them for you to help, and they don't want any help, you know. They'd rather just, you know, do it themselves and struggle. So that's how it is. So follow the ride, guys. So this driver is a good driver. He basically jacked the truck to get it into the spot, and there are different ways to get it in. I don't normally jack the truck to get it in, but this is also a good way to get it in. And but I don't really jackknife the truck to get it in, but this guy knows what he's doing. He's a good driver. So this one now is a driver that decided to park do a blindside park, and I would not take this one at a truck stop. I will do this at a shipper where there's much more space and less risk, because there's no there isn't any tractors there, and you know it's easier to do it at a shipper if you have to. And I did it a couple of times at a shipper, but I wouldn't try this at a truck stop. And I came out and gave this trucker some assistance. I asked him if he wanted help, and he said yes. So trust me, this is a tough one. Don't try this one if you're just coming out on the road. As a matter of fact, don't try this one at all. So I had this video sped up to 5 times the normal speed, and you can see the time it took to for the driver to complete the park. So it's not an easy thing to do, a blindside park at a truck stop. So this guy, I would give him a 9 out of 10, because he did the jackknife park, and he did it like, you know, like it was nothing, you know. So this guy must be an experienced driver, you know. He's real good. And he only did 1 pull-up, so this is like, yo, it's really good. It's a really good part, man. So here, a driver was trying to park right beside me and that other truck, but he was having some difficulty because his setup was not right. If the setup is not right, you can throw the whole park, throw it off. You can throw it off completely. And I had to get out and signal to him, and I tried to give him some help. And it's a lucky thing I came out, because he almost touched that other truck. He almost hit the truck. So it's a lucky thing I decided to come out and give him some help, and that is the reason why I tend to come out and try to help, because I don't want to see another truck hit another truck, you know. I don't want that, you know. That's problems. So I'm always willing to give a hand, you know. Eventually, he aborted and went around and did the park on the side opposite, across from where this was. So you can see that in the other clip coming after this. So that's it, guys, for this video. And you know, this is just one aspect of trucking that as long as you're out here, you'll have to do this. So it's something that you have to get familiar with. You have to have some nerves, you know, and you have to take your time, you know. If you notice in these videos, a couple of these drivers don't bother to get out and look, but that is something that they tell you at all times, from CDL school to when you get your first company, or most companies you go, they'll tell you to get out and look. And it's important to do that to avoid hitting another person's truck. And sometimes they even have stickers of that on your mirrors. Goal, get out and look, you know. So always do that. And thanks again, guys, for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing, and if you're watching the video, click the like button, guys. Click the like button, support the channel. I appreciate it, and see you next time.